Assalamu alaikum, and this is Mannan Arshad with Floor Planet. Hope you guys are doing great. So for today's live video, I thought that I have to make another video where we can talk about your questions and about solutions. So if there's someone who's watching me right now, so please comment or like so that I can make sure that my voice is not breaking or the voice quality is good or bad, and the second thing is the video quality good or bad, so that we can start accordingly. So yes, so if someone is watching, please like or comment so that I can make sure that the voice quality is good, and then we can start about the questions and all that. Okay, so yes, please share your thoughts that if someone is watching this video, and please let me know the voice is good and the video quality is good so that we can start the Q&A. But if the quality is good, then we can start right now. I think the live video quality maybe not good, maybe good, because I'm not getting anything here. Nobody's telling me that quality is good or bad, so that's why I don't want to start anything right now. I just wanted to make sure first, then we will start. So if someone is there, so please let me know the voice quality is good or bad, so that I can improve accordingly. And the second thing is the video quality. So if there's someone, please let me know so that we can start. I don't think so that okay, I think that I have to assume, because if nobody's telling me the voice quality is good or not, or maybe they can hear me or not, so I have to do it somehow. So please, as you people are watching me, so please let me know that the voice quality is good or bad so that I can start the Q&A. I don't think so that they can hear me. Okay, so this is Hassan. So hey Hassan, will you please help me to let me know that the voice quality is good or bad? Hey Gufran, thank you for joining. I wanted to, will you help me to let me know that the voice quality is good? Can you hear me? Because I wanted to start the Q&A regarding Amazon FBA. So I don't think, it's just making me confused here, honestly. I was not expecting that. I don't think so that they can hear me, or it's good voice. Yes. Oh, thank you. Finally. Thank you, Gufran. Thank you so much for your mess, because I was waiting for this, and thank you so much for that. And let's start. So as everybody knows that when we are doing Amazon FBA business, we are getting a lot of problem in start, and as we are getting experience time to time, so we are solving all the such problems with the help of other mentors, with the help of different courses, with the help of different people or experienced sellers. So for nowadays, I have figured out like there are some problems people are struggling with, so I thought that we have to talk on them and we have to resolve them. So there's a one question that I'm getting repeatedly, and people are like, okay, so they have a problem with the PPC issue, because they are burning their money on PPC, and they are getting traffic, they are getting clicks, but at the end people are not buying their product. They are just leaving their products, they are just leaving their product listing detail page, and they are not buying it. So in that way they are not getting rank, they are not getting money, they are not getting sales. So like they are honestly losing. So how they can overcome, how they can make that thing work so that they can make money, so how they can do it. So I was like, okay, yeah, this thing can be done, because different people are trying different tactics with PPC. Some are putting a very low bidding, some are putting a too high biddings. So what is going to happen and how they can resolve those issues? So I thought that we have to make a video and we have to talk on them. So let's talk on the first thing. As people are clicking on your PPC, as people are giving you clicks but they are not giving you sales, so why is this thing is happening? So the first thing is, when someone is going to click on your ad, so there are few things they are going to see. First, they are going to look at your price. So if your price is higher than others, honestly they are not going to buy. They don't care about your PPC, they don't care about your listing, they care what they are paying, okay, and they are getting. So if your price is higher than others, so they will leave your page even your listing is 2 or 100% good or more than 100% good. Okay, second thing is your reviews, because when they are satisfied with your price, they are going to look at your reviews and they were like, okay, if you got a lot of negative reviews, if you have a lot of bad reviews, or your seller feedback is so bad that is not convincing them, they are going to leave. Or if you don't have reviews, yeah, this thing can be tried, because if you have 0 reviews, so I can say, okay, I can't judge you, but if you have reviews, I can judge. Okay, so on that basis, so you have to get some reviews while you are going to start. I don't say like, okay, you don't need to get reviews, you don't need to do this. No, you need reviews, honestly, that's correct. Reviews, and after that you have to improve as much as. So when your reviews are convincing, like you got 2 reviews, you got 3 reviews, and then they are convincing, honestly they are going to order. Okay, and there is a third thing, and what it is, your title. Because most of the time we are using a lot of keywords, those keywords are disconnected, those keywords are not anymore sentence, so they were hard to read for them. Because most of the time when I'm scrolling for a product search, I'm just keep moving, and then I was, okay, it stopped. So you have to work on your title to make it simple and make it clear. Thank you, Zishan. So make it clear to your buyer, like they can easily, in a one side, in a one look, they can easily understand like what they are buying, what they are going to buy. So if your title is good, so honestly they are hardly going to read your bullets. Most of the times we are writing paragraphs in our bullet points, so those are convincing. Nobody is here to read essays, nobody is here to read stories. So most of the sellers are coming from mobile phones. So they are using mobile phones while they are buying your product. So they are not going to take a lot of time to read out your bullets and then your descriptions. Yeah, they have to be good, but focus on the flow. Okay, so your first bullet should be impacting. So what I think about the bullet points, most of the time people are like that, I have these features, I have these differentiations, and I have these things to differentiate on this and that. So I would say, what are the benefits? I don't care that if your product can do this and that. I only care what I'm going to get. So if your product is good for me, I'm going to buy it. If your product is not good for me, honestly, I don't care what it can do, what it has done. I don't care. What I only care is what is there for me, because I'm paying for the thing that is going to help, not the thing that it has extra low. No. So give them benefit, because by using this thing, by using this product, you will improve this, you will have this. That's the thing. Convince them, give them a pitch. That's how you can convince them. So as your PPC will start getting clicks, they will start converting to sales. And as they will start converting to sales, so let me give you a tip here, that the PPC is giving you 100% results in ranking. most of the time, as we all know, that try for some different keywords, try to sell there, try to search those keywords, go find, sell, and now you are on page 1. Honestly, this can be done, okay, but because if you can reduce the cost of for reaching on page 1, so I think the PPC can work in that way. It looks legal, it looks organic, it looks more original form of a work. Because if you are asking someone to do this thing for you, honestly, this kind of a review process like we are doing for the review, so I would suggest you to try PPC properly. And the second question, I have last time someone have asked me that I think the PPC is a waste of money, time and all that, so I don't think so that we have to try PPC. And I was like, why we don't have to try that thing? Because this is something perfect, something weapon for us to do something. Because on Amazon it's hard to reach on page 1 organically, honestly. So what you can do, so you have to use a third party, you have to use a third service, you have to use something different that can help you out to bring on page 1. Because in start nobody knows who you are, what is your product, what it has and all that. So you have to work on that process. So PPC is working. Yeah, there's a very simple answer for those people, or reply for those people who are saying things are not working or they can't work and all that. So I would say that yeah, things are not working, things are bad, things are time taking, things are they are burning your money. Yes, that's true. Why is that? Due to experience. Honestly, that's the right thing. If you don't have experience, if you really don't know what exactly you are doing, honestly, most of the times we are cleared about the results, what we need to have, what we need, okay, what we want to achieve. We are clear now, okay. So as we know that we have to be on page 1, we have to get the maximum conversions, we have to get the maximum sales, and we have to be the best seller, and we want to get that badge. Perfect. We are clear now. Perfect. But what we are not clear about, we are not clear about the process, we are not clear about the path, we are not clear about the journey it will take, how we will reach that place, how we will do this and that. So you have to follow the process. So as I'm saying all the time, so PPC is working for everyone. Yes, this thing is not working for only those who really don't know how to execute PPC, how to use them. So if you don't know, then there's no problem with PPC. Yeah, there's a problem with you. So you have to understand why it's that. Okay, that's the second question. And the third thing, I would suggest you, all of the sellers who are watching right now, please don't compete with reviews all the time. Because if you do, you will lose. There's no other way. There's no other way. Your buyer is not going to decide 100% on the basis of how much reviews you have. Yes, they do, but they are not 100% relying on your reviews count. So if you are thinking your reviews count is the 100% importance, so I would say no, it's not that. Yeah, people who has 0 reviews, they are selling. People who has negative reviews, they are selling. People who has a lot of reviews, they are still selling. So that's not the reason here. That's not the only point to differentiate that you got the thousands of reviews. So that doesn't mean that you will compete. Honestly, that's the beauty of Amazon, that they will give you the authority to compete with anyone who has 1,000 reviews and you got a 1 review. So you can compete on that. But the strategy matters here. The planning, the process, the execution matters here. So you have to follow the process, you have to follow the tricks, the methods, there's no rocket science, there's no something like formulas and all that. No, there's nothing. Just learn and execute. That's the process. Because most of the time, because I know when I have started in last I think when I have started in 2016, so it was something, yeah, people are like, okay, something new, yeah, this and that, and after that people are like nothing. They are talking, and then they are talking. So they are not they are not executing anything. So if they are not executing anything, honestly, they are going to stuck. They are not going to get any results, because by talking we are not going to get results. we have to work on something so that we can get bad or good results, so that we can decide where we fall and where we have improved. So these are the things to focus on. So if you are like, okay, things are not good, bad, and I was like, no buddy, that's not the reason here. And the second, so as I have told you, and the second thing, while you're decreasing your price, while you're increasing your price, you have to look at your competitors. Most of the times we are living in this world, and as you know that most of the times we decide on the basis of price, how much price we are paying. Our quality measures are basing on the thing is that price. So if you are $5 higher than your competitors, honestly your most sales will be vanished. Why it's that? Because your buyer is deciding on the basis of price. So you have to look at that point properly. Don't lose. Work on your process. Look at the things that how they are, because when you are going to increase your price, keep looking at your competitors, because they are keep changing price accordingly. When you change, they will change too. So if they are selling on 15, you are selling on 13. When you will increase, you are 14, they will be on like 15 stay. So people are like, okay, so now he's on 14, they are on still 15, so I'm going to buy his. That's something. So while you're changing your price, track things. Look at the competitors, how they have changed their prices in the past, and how their ranks were affected when they have changed their price. So this is another question that that has been answered. So there's another question that was regarding yeah, so there is another question. I think that I missed out. I think so, because I'm not sure about that. So if I am missing, so I really don't know what it is, but yeah. So there's a questions when people are like they are about to start, so they wanted to know like, okay, this thing is good, this thing is bad, so what you are suggesting, because we are searching for a product that will have a huge margin for us, so that we can make money, so that we can this and all that. I was like, nobody. If you are a new person, if you are a beginner on Amazon, if you don't have already experienced that thing, so I would suggest you to stick with the process and start with something a low budget product and with a like a low MOQ. Why is that? Because this is the thing that we don't want you to lose. Why it's that? Why I'm saying that I don't want you to lose? It's just because when you are going to start, there are a lot of things on Amazon you have to learn, you have to experience, so that you can improve. So if you are not improving, so if you are not understanding those things, so how you can do that? So in start, if you are burning a low budget, then it would be fine. But if you are burning a lot of money, that can be costly, because in the start we are burning a lot of money while doing a lot of things. Yeah, so there's one more question, and after that the questions will be end from my side. So if you guys have any questions regarding Amazon FBA, please do ask. I will try to reply here. So let's see. As I said, in start, people like okay, I'm paying this much for a sample, I'm paying this much for the logo, I'm paying this much for the pictures and the listings and the keywords and then PPC and all that stuff. So I would suggest you to try to do things as much as you can do yourself. If you can't do things yourself, if you don't have any experience, but you got the money, but you wanted to start your passive income, so, or maybe your primary income, so how it can be done? So I would suggest you to start. You can hire someone, you can get help from someone. Yes, that can be helpful, but on the basis of the experience they have. Because if you are going to start something, you don't have experience, honestly you have to be confirmed and assured that if you are not lucky enough, honestly, so then you are going to experience some bad time. But every bad time is a good time, because it changes accordingly. So work on these things, try to improve as much as. And if you guys still have questions regarding Amazon FBA, I would love to reply you here. And if you guys have missed my talk or my answers, you can watch this video after this. so there's no problem, or you can reach me out whenever you want to reach. So there's nothing like rocket science on Amazon, just there's a process: learn, implement and execute. So you are going to make money. Yeah, but yeah, there are not like thousands of dollars in a month as a profit as people are pretending in start. But yeah, for those people, yeah, I have seen some people who are making millions on Amazon. Honestly, they got a lot of products in their seller center. Yes, they are too there, but I wouldn't say that like this is the end or this is the start. No, you have to start, do it. The market is not saturated yet. That's the answer from my side, because people are like, the market is saturated, so that they don't want to start, because if they start they will lose, and if they will lose, so they got the only money in their life, like these kind of things coming. So I would suggest them that this is not like something saturation here, because I have met a lot of people while the journey of Amazon FBA. So I have seen this thing that no, this market has been this market is not yet saturated, just because I can say on the basis of my experience and the people I have met, because I can say that people are there. Yeah, that's correct. There are a huge amount of sellers, and there's a huge amount of products, and there's some kind of a competition that is good. Yeah, but I would suggest you that there are some beginners and a lot of beginners. So the beginners are not the real competitors, because they got a very like starting experiences, so they are not doing things that much competitive way, so they are not too tough for you to compete. So if you want to start, but I would suggest you to keep learning, keep listening and keep executing. Yes, still people are there, they are making money, and they are getting experiences. And the last thing from my side, and that is, Amazon is a beauty. Amazon is something interesting and exciting, because if something is not pushing you to look at, like this is something like Facebook, honestly I would say, in the form, because this something is connecting you with you, how it is. Because most of the time when we are waking in the morning and we are like, okay, check your phone and see like what we have on our phone, like from a Facebook notification or messages. So this is something like that, because when I'm just waking and I was like, okay, how much sales I have, how much I have burned in the form of PPC, or how much profit I have. Okay, so I have to look and okay, I'm getting out of stock. No, it's not. So these kind of things, honestly, these are something exciting. So you have, whenever you are waking up and when you are sleeping on, so you are going to look at, okay, perfect. So these kind of things there. And as I've said, that this is something crazy, interesting, and improvement. There is a lot of improvements in it. You are going to learn a lot of skills, you are going to learn a lot of information, you are going to get a lot of people in your network. So there are a lot of informations and people around you, you will learn a lot from them. So these are the things from my side. So that's the end of this video. So I have talked about like 3 to 4 questions I was getting repeatedly, so I have answered those according to my experience, according to my journey, what I have learned. And second, if you guys have any questions regarding Amazon FBA, so I would suggest you to please ask, and if there's no questions, so yeah, we can end this talk and we'll have another talk sooner. Anyone? I don't think so that yes. So well, thank you everyone for watching and listening, and I wish you very good luck as you are going to start your business, or maybe you have started. So good luck, best wishes, and this is a Sunday, so enjoy your time. And sorry for wasting your time, as it's a Sunday. I don't want to start that thing, but I was, that's my off too, so I thought, yeah, we have to do it. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, support and love. Take care. Allah Hafiz.